Welcome to the Moontails Anime Podcast. I'm your host, Law from the channel Justice, and here I have with me my co-host, Freshie Khan.
Hello, it's me again.
Yes, how are you doing, freshest of Khan?
I'm doing good, just experiencing the wonders of college.
The fresh prince
Course
of Khan.
decision. How about you? How are you doing?
I'm doing good, alright. Not
That
experiencing
sounds
the
about right.
wonders of university.
Alright.
Yeah. Yesterday, well, we're recording this on Sunday, and yesterday was the Saturday that episode 1000 of the One Piece anime came out, and I just thought we'd take this week to just reflect on One Piece as a
On
series.
how good
Yes. You know, like,
One Piece is.
yeah, it's so good that all the anime community calls it is mid-piece. You know how much I hate the term mid? Like, it genuinely frustrates me because people use it as an insult. Like, if I think a show is quote unquote mid or average, like, I would think that's a good thing. Like, for me, Dr. Stone is like a mid show. It's good. I really like it, but for me, like, average is good. If something's below average, that's when it's more of an insult. But if you're calling something mid, that's like, it's a good show in my opinion. That's an average show. It's good. Mob Psycho, good show. Middle of the pack, but it's still a good show. So when people say, "Oh, Bleach is mid" or "Naruto is mid," I'm like, bro, that's not an insult. Like, if you're
I
gonna
mean,
call it bad, call it bad. But saying mid is like, okay, I have no opinions on it. It's just all right.
it's like saying ratio on Twitter. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, like disagree plus ratio. And then
So,
there's always like the original tweet has 35K, and then the dislike, I mean, the disagree plus ratio has like 2 likes. It's just so bad. That's how I
I don't know.
feel. Yeah?
I feel like the anime One Piece. Like I can get why people say it's boring, but the manga is really good. Like One Piece as a story, it's really good.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's a brilliant story. And it's a shame
Yeah.
that like so many people who like don't like the animation style or don't like the art style are like, yeah, I don't care about the story or anything like that. It's not visually appealing to me, so I'm not going to read it. I understand everybody has their own taste and they're entitled to say that, but for me, I don't know. I just think that I would find it stupid to just completely say that I don't want to read this great story because I don't like the art style. Like, it just, yeah. But that's just my personal opinion. I'm sure there's a lot of people because like people
Yeah,
like don't watch JoJo's
I agree. It
because
is. I feel.
yeah.
No, I was just gonna say I agree.
No,
Like
I was just
I
saying.
don't.
I was saying like people like were like, oh, I just googled a picture of JoJo's and I don't like the art style, like, and I don't want to watch this anymore. Like, bro, why why does the art style matter that much? If anything, like, I praise like One Piece, JoJo's, and series like that for having their own unique art style. It's not like, oh, we're gonna have that super sharp chin like thing. Like, not that I dislike that.
Yeah.
Like, Bleach has like super sharp chins, and I love the art style of
Code
Bleach.
Geass.
Yeah, Code Geass also has
Code
something like that.
Geass as well.
Like, they're a good show is a good show regardless of the art style, regardless of what you prefer. If the writing is good, then the show is good.
Hard.
Like,
Yep.
or people that complain about like the 90s animation, it's like, bro, it was in the 90s. This shit was like
No,
probably made before you were
the thing
born.
is, though, I like that art style. I really like it. I don't know why people hate it.
I love it too. Like, I
It's
don't get the
it's
same
really
feelings out of the
nostalgic.
new one. You know how they're
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Like the new animation, unless it's like Jujutsu Kaisen, like shows like Jujutsu Kaisen, you can feel the effort in the animation. But like newer shows, sure they look good, but they're not creative. There no effort is in there. It's the same thing over and over. But with JoJo's or One Piece, even though it's like not good by an average that's been put into it, and it's really good. I like it. It's really
Yeah,
nostalgic as well.
yeah. But yeah, the animation, like, I don't understand why people get so pressed about it, and I feel like that's what limits One Piece's spread, because people are just so focused on that singular aspect that they try to give it a bad reputation. Like, oh my god, how are you liking the show when, oh, the sizing is so different? But they don't understand that one there's an there's an artistic point for doing that, and there's also like a lower point of doing that, given like the multiple races in One Piece. But the artistic reason for doing that is like Oda can display every single antagonist in a way that they are superimposing towards Luffy, and it just shows like a really great comparison, and kind of enhances that whole like storytelling aspect of overcoming great adversity. You get what I mean? And silence.
Silence.
No, no, go ahead. No, you weren't responding for a second. Hello? One. Okay, so back from that little break. We're here to talk about One Piece and how great it is and how influential it's been over the generations. Like, and what episode 1000 means. We were talking about animation and how that kind of has been a barrier for people to like get into One Piece, but I feel like another barrier, as monumental of an achievement that episode 1000 is, it itself provides a barrier for people, because now the series is in 4 digits, and now all those like 12 episode anime people who only want to watch something if they can do it in 4 hours are never gonna get to experience One Piece.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
shame.
kind of sad.
It is very sad because One Piece is like the pinnacle of anime. It's so good.
Of story writing.
The story writing, top tier. I need to learn from Oda. Like, if I'm writing stuff, Oda's storytelling, like foreshadowing something 1,000 episodes prior, like, oh my god,
We can
Oda.
say that now.
Yeah, we can say that. Like, the episode itself for me was a bit underwhelming. I just finished
Not
watching it.
that good.
It was just
Hmm.
like a flashbacks of every straw hat. I think it maybe was meant kind of like for anybody who's just watching the series. I mean, who's just watching on TV or watching on wherever they watch anime, and they just see it. They can watch it as somebody who has no idea of what's going on in the show, and be like, "Oh, that's cool." It was felt more of like an introduction rather than like a celebration. Well, I guess that depends on who's watching. I was just hoping for like just some insane animation going crazy. The animation was good. Like, don't get me wrong, the animation was really good. But I feel like if you were going for just like the whole episode as like an homage to like the Straw Hats or whatever, you could have just done it with like since the beginning of the episode. You didn't have to have like Jack facing against the Minx for 20 minutes or like 10 minutes, which felt like forever,
It
because
wouldn't be. It wouldn't be One Piece anime without that law. That like that sound playing and like the two villains facing each other. It's like dun 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 dun, dun
and then
for
the
like 20 minutes.
electricity of the Minx being like the only sound. Like, I feel like this sound like, I don't know what the word, sound art or
Sound design.
sound design, yeah. I feel like this sound design of One Piece besides like their goated themes, like it's really lacking. Like I feel like there could have been so much more nuance in the anime if they had better sound design. But like instead, they just have to depend on their goaded themes, like the various genres. Dun 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 dun. Oh fuck! I can't. I don't have tune. I don't have any tune. But it is. Oh man, I love One Piece.
To depend on Brook to bring the
Yeah,
heat.
Brooke was like really sick in this episode.
One Piece is
Everybody,
great. Like the anime adaptation is really lacking, but
Brooke's music, I know. That's probably the best part of the anime
yeah,
because of him singing. But yeah, he was so cool in this
yeah.
episode. Like he probably had the sickest cut, like literally, because he did his little like three hums slash, and then he closes his cane
Brook
sword.
is just a cool character.
He really is.
He's just a cool character.
I feel like also with like their whole like montages that they were doing of the characters and their important moments in the series, all of them had like really cool and impactful ones. But Nami's was just what the fuck was Nami's? Like she had like in her montage was literally her picking up the old wizard dude on the in the like the fake Sky Island. Like that was a part of her
Are you
montage.
kidding?
I'm genuine. Like
The
Sanji had
like the dude was like,
yeah, that dude,
yeah.
yeah. That
Oh
dude.
my god,
I was dying.
it's like such
Ro-
a nut.
Robin had Ennie's Lobby, Sky Island,
Oh man.
Alabasta, and then Nami just has a fucking fake Sky Island. It was
Bruh, you mean like that dude who was like stuck on an island, right? Like he wanted some treasure. I don't even
no, no,
remember.
no, no, no. I'm talking about the fake Sky Island where the wizards, and she was like where she got trapped in the time skip. Do you remember that at all?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, you. Oh, not at all. That what? That's so underwhelming.
yeah.
What the fuck?
So, Usopp had the sickest one. It started off with him on the
Oh,
island. Then it started. Then it had Luffy using. I mean, him and Luffy fighting, and him using the rejectile. Then it had. I forget him versus Perona, and then it had him being declared God. And then the narrator says, "God Usopp, 200 million berries." Oh, that was the craziest part of the episode, honestly. Sanji's one was cool too, but I feel like it had too much emphasis on like Whole Cake Island. Like I just wish it
yeah.
had more of like pre-time skip stuff. Like it didn't
I
even
love.
show the full Enel scene where
Wait.
Enel
Oh my god, I
lit
was
him
just
up.
about to show that. Wait, it didn't? It didn't? Did it show at least a bit?
It showed it was like kind of in the background when like it like a freeze
What?
frame of it. Like
Okay. Okay. I
it
mean, at
wasn't
least they included it.
yeah,
At
it
least it's
was
not
just
like Nami's.
yeah, it's not no. I was hoping her at Whole Cake Island would have been a part of it because I feel like she did play a really big role in Whole Cake Island.
Bro, she literally like zapped Big Mom because she
Yeah,
wanted to like, yeah, like she had some good moments.
but then it
Remember
just
that time
showed. Yeah, Nami had such great moments.
even like Arlong Park, did they not put
It
Arlong
did.
Park
It
on?
did have like a little bit of Arlong Park, but it was like one or two frames. But I'm saying
That's
they spent like
disappointing.
a lot, like way too many frames on literally her on the fake Sky Island. And by way too
Did
many, I mean
she like
anything more than zero.
did they put anything of Khalifa in there?
I think
Like
they
her fight
did
with
the
Khalifa?
Mirage. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
It,
actually, that's a good point. What good moments does Nami have?
Nami has so many great moments. Her
I
versus
can't remember.
Mrs. I forget her name was Mrs. Doublefinger.
Ah, true.
Yeah, her versus
That's
Miss
that was a big one.
Doublefinger. Obviously her versus Khalifa. Um,
I'm
big
assuming that like I'm assuming that Zoro's flashback was stacked because Zoro's just
Zoro's
flexing.
flashback was stacked, but it didn't have Ennie's lobby where he went Ashura.
What?
Yeah,
What the fuck? What is
yeah.
this? Did it have
It
did it
had nothing
have
happen, of
Just
course.
Rosa? Did it have
No, it didn't
Just
have
Rosa? They
Dressrosa.
cut up?
It didn't have Dressrosa.
Bro, what?
I
They didn't add any of the Ashras?
No, they didn't add
Why?
Ashura. Um,
What about the thousand thingy?
the what? Oh,
When he cut up
Ichidai
like
Daisen Sansen
yeah.
Sekai. No, he didn't have that.
What the
He
fuck?
did-
What is this?
it had like him and Kuina training as kids, because all of them had the same kind of start where they have a little bit of clip of
Man,
them as a kid, and then it goes a little bit when they're older, and then it shows a little bit on their adventure, like scene when they're a kid, then when they join the crew, then after that they have a couple big scenes for the
I'm
most
still
part.
waiting. I'm still waiting. To reveal, like the Marines is actually
Oh
coming
yeah,
out.
Luffy's one was stacked. Luffy's one had
Do you not
Ace.
remember the Marine girl? I mean, Luffy has a ooh. I mean, Luffy has a ton of great moments.
Yeah,
He's the
Luffy,
protagonist after all.
of course, he gets. I don't. I saw this post the other day that was like, "Oh, Luffy is a type of guy who will keep fighting until he's stronger than an opponent," and I was like, that's not One Piece at all. That makes no sense. That's like
That's
some Dragon Ball Z
that's
shit.
what One Piece. Yeah, that's like
Like,
One Piece doesn't want to be.
yeah, if Luffy's gonna lose to somebody, he loses to somebody. Like Kaido one-shotted him before he learned,
Oh,
like
that one was great. That one was great.
yeah.
I loved that. That one shot was great. And then he looks at him and he's staring back at me. Remember that? You
Yeah,
remember that
I
scene?
remember that. Of course I
That
do.
was great. I loved it.
Yeah,
I love Luffy. I know you don't like protagonists, but Luffy's so good.
Luffy's a great character. I just don't
Yeah,
like
he really is.
series that focus too much on protagonists, and that's why it is like an impressive feat that One Piece is my favorite manga, because I typically don't like storylines that are focused too heavily on the main characters. I like storylines that are just have a bunch of main characters and things like that. Like Game of Thrones, for
What?
example. Like Game of Thrones
Ah,
has like
you mean
five main characters in one episode, and then the next episode maybe has like two of the same main characters from the last one, and then there's three new main characters because the last three died.
sounds like JoJo's.
I love Game of Thrones. I love JoJo's too because the main characters kind of change, and like you see a main character like Joseph become a side character in part three, and then Jotaro is a main character part three. You see him become a side character in part four and six, and it's like I love stories like that that just aren't hyper fixated on main characters, because I just get annoyed when the story is only told through one lens. And I guess One Piece isn't exactly like that because One Piece has like a lot of world building and there's a lot of stories outside the Straw Hats, but I would pay money to like see stories that are outside of the Straw Hats, like just Kuma, for example, or Dragon, or just any island, anywhere. It doesn't even have to be a character that we know of. Just like people going on their own adventures, doing their own thing, living the world, seeing the news the same way. Like that's
Need
what
to
I want.
see we need to see Wiper's backstory. The full
Wiper.
one.
Well, I think we got enough, honestly, of Wiper.
Wait, what? Aren't you the
I
Wiper
love
guy?
Wiper. I love Wiper, but like, as
Don't
far
you
as
want Wiper to be a main character?
I think it would be cool if he came back into the story. Like, you know that theory about how One Piece is on the moon, and they need to get like something to fly up there. Like, it would be cool if they went back to Sky Island, because there's
They
also
encounter
another theory that they go.
they find Eno.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
on the
like
moon.
ruling the aliens. He's like, welcome back. I'm back. He's like, hello.
But there's another theory that the Straw Hats need to go back through the Grand Line and pass by everywhere they did again. And so if they were to go to Sky Island again and see Wiper again, I would love that.
Yeah, that would be great.
Because I love him.
I wouldn't mind something like that. I just don't want it to go like for like 50 episodes of One Piece anime style. You know how it is like. staring at each other for like 5 minutes and crying. I don't want that. But yeah. Hello?
Oh shit! I accidentally muted. What I was talking about,
I'm
like
like, huh?
stare downs, and how just sick they are in One Piece. Like I love them, even if you think like they're not you don't like them too much. The stare downs are the sickest part. Like remember not any lobby, Impel Down, where Luffy sees eye
Yeah.
to eye with Blackbeard, and he's like, "Are you the one they call Blackbeard?" And he's just looking down, and his hands are clenched in fists, and he just seems so stiff. Like, I love that scene, and Blackbeard is just towering over him. Like that scene was beautiful. Impel Down had so many good scenes. Like,
I don't I don't
oh,
mind them.
what do you mean you don't mind them? How do you not
I feel
mind?
like
Hisashiburi da na.
no, hear
Mariara.
me out. I don't mind them if they don't overstay.
I get what you mean. Like if they
Well,
don't
I
take
would
a
like to
long
finish
time.
my sentence
You keep
they
disconnecting. It's not my fault.
when they don't overstay their welcome. I love I love intense scenes like that.
Yeah. Like
We're staring at each other for like that villain like Crocodile. I love that. I love that. I'm all for it. Blackbeard, great stuff. But staring at like some secondary villain that I don't care about, and he's like all angry for like 20 minutes of the show.
like
I don't care for
Iwano,
that.
the
You
wrestling
know?
champion with like pink hair, who's facing Luffy. That you mean?
Oh my god. Yeah,
Oh my god,
probably.
early Wano was so
I bet like
fire.
I haven't watched any Wano of early Wano, but I imagine that is like they spent like 20 minutes at least staring at each other with the music going like.
Dun, 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 dun. I love One Piece, man. Oh, it's
And
so good.
then do you know remember we were talking about RDC World, you know, you told me you like their comedy.
Oh yeah, they're
They have
good.
like this yeah, they have like this video where they're
Oh,
just
the One Piece episode.
yeah.
like, oh, what is it? I forgot their name. Oh, Mark's about to face against what was his name? No, there's Mark, and then there's I know there's Dylan, and then there's forget. Fuck, how do I forget their names? Like Leland,
Okay, I
and
forget
then
too.
there's Leland, but it wasn't Leland. It was like I can't believe I'm forgetting their names. Damn. Damn. But yeah, RDC are great.
I love their One Piece like episode video. They're like standing in front of each other, hands clenched, camera angles
Oh,
everywhere. It's
Desmond.
so good
Desmond
because
was
it's
his
really
name.
accurate too.
Desmond. It was like, oh, the episode was like, I mean, the video was like, oh, Mark is about to face against
Desmond.
Desmond, who killed his entire family. But before that, we're gonna go see Dylan reaching to get some like something out of a tree, and then we're gonna go see App in the supermarket trying to figure out what to buy. Is he gonna get Cool Ranch or Sweet Chili? and the last 5 seconds of the video, it cuts back, and Mark takes his first step against Desmond, and then that's to be continued.
And then like there's angles everywhere showing his punch and his eyes, like angles and camera shots just staring at each other, and the music plays. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, the One Piece
It
camera
makes me
angles
laugh.
like add a solid 5 minutes to every episode. Just like they're so
It goes
unnecessary.
everywhere.
Like other anime,
It goes
they
everywhere.
just show like the camera angles of a girl's butt and that's it. But One Piece, we show everybody's eyes and then their eyes from a different angle. Like that's it. That's it. Their entire anime.
And then their fist
Oh
broken,
yeah, their
their clenched
fist.
fist.
And then when they
You
take a
gotta have
step,
that.
it shows like the one step that they take.
Oh yeah.
And then
Dun, dun, dun.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. You can go. Man, I love One Piece. Like we really,
It's so
we're just
funny.
we're here just to reflect on how much we fucking love One Piece, and it's insane that there's 1,000 episodes now. When
Me,
yeah,
me and Law bonded over One Piece. This is like our whole friendship.
yes. Remember before you watched One Piece, those dark
Nah,
ages.
I don't remember, Law. Don't remind me.
I literally don't remember not watching One Piece because I watched it when I was a kid. So like,
It
One
was
Piece
it
has
was
been a part
born
of my
hold,
life.
it was born holding a volume.
Oh
It
my
was
god.
born holding a volume.
Yeah, the first thing I read was volume 60. Actually, no, I don't even think 60 was. I probably would have been like volume 30-ish when I caught up, maybe. I don't know. Because I don't know the manga by
Man.
volumes like that.
Wow. Fake fan.
I'm a complete fraud.
How could you?
I need to buy the full manga collection and then I'll know all the volumes and what
You
they
need
have.
you need a whole fucking room for that. You need an entire room.
I need the shrine, the One Piece shrine.
Honestly though, reading physical manga kinda sucks.
I don't know, man. I have a few manga chapters and, bro, Hisoka is so thick in the Hunter x Hunter manga. Like, god damn! This dude, like, it's not portrayed properly in the anime. I don't think you know this. Like, let me get it. I have it right in front of me, right here. Google Hunter x Hunter, volume 34 cover art, and you'll just see. You'll see. You will see. I'm just waiting for your reaction.
What the what the this man is too thick.
I know. I know.
Why is he like that?
I don't know. I don't
He's
know.
built like a he's built like a One Piece girl.
He really is. Like, if you Google Hisoka versus Crollo in the manga, I hope there's a scene, like where they're just standing against each other, and it shows Hisoka from the side, and he's doing that like IG thought picture, like pose, where it's just like, oh no, oh
Bro,
no,
why you looking like that?
yeah, he's
Damn.
literally posing like that, like he has his like wrist on his ass, like everything. This dude, oh, Hisoka's awesome.
Wait, what is this picture as well?
Which one?
Man, why is he so thick?
Yeah, I
This
know.
one. Hold on, let me send you this. This man is too much.
Could it be the post fight? Oh,
No, this
that's just him. That's just him. That's just him being thick, fam. I'm telling you, fam. He's just built different. I thought you were talking about like
just doesn't
this-
skip leg day.
he doesn't, bro. He is just wow. I thought you were talking about this, where it's literally just him post fight,
That's him post fight. Wow,
post Crollo, and he's literally a corpse right now.
wow. I've not seen the fight yet, but doesn't look like Hisoka won.
Really,
Like
really.
I'm just like maybe. I'm not too sure.
Maybe. Like them talking about how he's literally dead in the panel is like, okay, like how he died in the panel.
Wait,
is
is he actually dead now?
you need to read Hunter x Hunter. That's what you need to do.
Wait, so is he dead or no?
you
Tell
need
me.
to read Hunter x Hunter. That's what you need to do.
Okay. All right. It's just funny. Like Hisoka in the anime is always like, I'm stronger than everyone. I just need someone to fight. But he gets bodied.
Left and right, he gets bodied. Left and right. He's not the strongest by any means, and that is why
He
I
definitely
fucking love Hisoka, because he's not. He's like he's an average character in the show. He's like compared to like let's say the Zodiac members, he's probably stronger than them. But like if he were to face like any of the high tiers, he would get clapped. Like if Jing were to
Man,
take him, he would get bodied.
oh Jing, man.
Yeah, Jing is. We don't even know what Jing's ability is. You know?
I kind of like remember, like I knew before, and I knew it was OP, but I don't remember it now.
No. We don't know what it is in the manga. We genuinely don't. The only
Wait,
thing he displayed is he copied what is it called? What is his name? Leorio's ability. And it was just a casual thing, and he said, "Oh, that's not even my ability. I just can copy any technique, and it's not his Nen ability. It's just he can do whatever. Like it's not his Jajenken or anything. It's not his like Krollo's book. It's just
man,
a
I really need
passive.
to read Hunter x Hunter though.
Like Jing's passive is Krollo's main skill. Like that's the crazy thing.
What the fuck is he doing then? Like, why is he not here doing shit?
Because
The last
he's
thing,
too busy running from like child protective services about child support.
hello sir, your child is running wild, trying to find you. Please come here.
Please just pay $800 a month. We know you're making that money.
Please sir, your child needs a dad.
He's starving right now. He's living in like the Zoldyck Mountain right now. That you have to pay them child support. Damn.
Hisoka, what's his name? Killua's family is gonna sue.
Zoldicks, that's their name.
Man, the soundtracks in Hunter x Hunter are so good.
Oh
Have you
my
ever
god, they're so good. Oh
you
my
ever
god.
heard have you heard the like unreleased Zoldyck song? Like
No.
the choir? Oh my god, it's so good.
I'll have to check it out sometime.
I love Hunter x Hunter.
Like the
It's so good.
Chimera Ant, like all the themes for Chimera Ant were just so beautiful. Like
Yeah.
they were like, oh my, I can't even. Man, I love
But
it.
yeah, One Piece.
Oh yeah,
One
One Piece. Hunter x Hunter is really good, and I do love how like after the first 150 episodes are done, what is it? Kurapika becomes the main character, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I love series where they're not just hyper fixated against around one character. Like,
I'm
yeah,
kind of unsatisfied with how they left off Gon though. Like,
I was satisfied. He found his dad. That's it.
yeah, but it didn't end in anything useful. He was like, "Hey, what's up?" And he's like, "Yo," and then that's it.
But he never wanted a dad. He just wanted to meet him. Like it wasn't like, oh my god, my dad has been missing. He doesn't know about my existence or something like that. And then they end up having like a happy ever after where they're just living together
I
forever.
don't I don't want a happy ever after. I just want like if you're going on a long journey and you finally reach your goal and that goal is underwhelming, you're gonna feel like everything you did like had no meaning. That's the feeling I get from the
I
ending.
don't I don't agree. I think Hunter x Hunter's a story where it says it sets the precedent of the journey is what mattered all along. The end goal didn't. Like
Yeah,
the end
I
goal
guess
is
like
whatever.
again, I'm just a very main character oriented person. Like if the main character's story isn't good, I'm gonna be like, man, that was a waste.
I love his story though. Gon is like one of my favorite protagonists ever. Like one of my
Did he
favorite.
lose his
Period.
name?
Yeah,
Did
he
he lose
did.
his name? Oh my god,
You
I hate that. I hate that. Like it's the same for what's it called? Full Metal Alchemist. He lost his alchemy so that he could achieve his goal. I get it, but I just don't like
But
it.
no, it wasn't his goal. Like Gon is different. They did things in different ways. Ed sacrificed his nen. I mean, not his nen, his alchemy for the law through the law of equivalence exchange for his brother's life. So it was a justified and reasonable thing, and I completely loved it. And I loved Gon doing it for a complete opposite reason because Gon. I want to repeat this. Gon did not need to fight Pito.
He
His goal was
never
to
did.
find his dad. He had no reasons to fight Pito.
Actually, I have another criticism on that, which is like, I
No,
didn't get any feelings of connection between like Kite. Kite is a good character. I just
I
like
think
gone.
that's the way the anime kind of the 2011 anime did it, because he kind of just is introduced randomly and then you get the flashback. But in the 1990 something anime, 1996 anime, he's there. Like episode 1 is Kite, and then you get to wonder where he is, and then you get a huge like you reunite with him later, and then his death is like something very tragic.
Okay, I would have like much preferred that because in the anime it's like, hey guys, I'm Kite, and that's it, and he just dies, and everyone is sad.
No, but anyways, as I was saying, like the reason why Gon doing it was so impactful was because he didn't need to do this. He just was he was going through his stages of grief, and he decided nothing fucking matters,
Yep.
and he sacrificed his life. And then you know the law of like, if you make a condition with your nen, if you break that condition, his breaking of the condition was that he lived. You lose your nen.
Ah, so that's what happened.
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I thought he just like he went through that whole Kurapika's, or not Kurapika's, what's
Killua's
it called?
brother or sister?
Yeah, I thought like that was just so powerful that it like fucked him up or something, but I
No,
didn't know he
no.
actually.
Do you remember like when
Ah,
York
so
knew when
no,
Kurapika was
I remember.
getting explained his ability, his teacher told him conditions are risky because sure they make you extremely powerful, but if you break the condition, you lose nen. You lose your nen. And so
Yeah.
his condition was, I don't care if I live anymore. Like that, I'm gonna use all the power that I could ever use, and so him living was his contract. I mean, like his breach of contract, and that's why he lost it. It had nothing to do with
But didn't
Kurapika's
they
brother or sister
didn't they
thing.
say didn't they mention that like he could get back his nen if he like worked for it or something? I don't
He
remember.
could get it. He could get a different type of nen. He will never receive the same nen. Like he won't have his Jonkin or whatever it is. Everything he built up until that point is gone.
Okay, that's not too bad then. I would make that trade. Fuck it.
Yeah, but like it's
But
different when you're like you just been doing it for a year versus Netero, and he's like doing it for like
oh
300 years.
God, Netero. Oh man, that man. I have too much respect.
I love
Even
how this
though,
became a Hunter x Hunter podcast.
yeah. Hey guys, welcome to the Hunter x Hunter podcast, episode 500.
I love
We're
Netero.
gonna
Man.
read. We're gonna read the Krolu X Hisoka fanfiction.
Male impregnation tag.
Oh my God, no.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I will never understand fanfics, bro. Except
what
my
do you
One
mean,
Piece
lather?
fanfic of the Going Merry X the Thousand Sunny.
Oh my God, that's the best ship you
The
could come up.
the forbidden ship. The ship. I love myself.
Honey-kun, what are you doing?
Like, and you would have such cute fan art of like the little lamb head, like cuddling up the lion head, bro. I
Oh my
am
God.
brilliant.
Yeah, I would be inclined to think you would also get another type of fan art, which I would not be a fan of.
Oh, yeah. It would be a different type of Frankie docking.
Why do you have to phrase it like? I can hear Frankie's voice saying that. Frankie, looking good.
You know, episode 1000, they had like a full, like, Super Sentai Power Rangers docking scene where, like, he mixed with a thing, and Usopp and Chopper are doing, like, some crazy Power Ranger poses while they're mixing, and then halfway in between, Frankie, like, uses, like, some ejector seat to send them off, and he's like, sorry guys, this is a one-seater. And then everybody starts looking towards them because while they're doing the whole docking thing, the background turns into this just sci-fi plane of existence, like a Power Ranger background. And then when they get
Yeah.
ejected, the background turns normal and everybody's looking at them. And then Usopp and Chopper start screaming at everybody, "Stop looking at us! Look at him!" And then it goes back to the whole sci-fi thing in the background, and he's done. I love One Piece. That shit just made me laugh so much.
Frankie, honestly, Frankie deserves his spot on the crew. It was so random, but I loved it. Frankie was so weird when he joined the crew, but I'm not complaining.
Villain to protagonist.
Yeah, cause like it was weird. He fucked Usopp up, and then he was like, "Hey, what's up, bro? What do you what?" And then they had like a mini therapy session where Frankie was like, "Hey, man, you don't need to be hard on yourself." And then they were like, "Oh, we're friends now." I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, because
Like, do you
because he
remember
was,
the
because
whole?
that's the person Frankie is. Frankie is a man's man. Do you remember when Usopp was telling him the story of the Going Merry? Frankie was like bawling in tears, and he's like, "I'm sorry
Yeah,
that we did it." Like, Frankie's a man's man. He's just gonna rob you, but he's gonna cry after when he realizes.
he robbed Usopp, beat him to a pulp, destroyed his dignity, and like the whole fight happened because of him. And then he was like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" And then they started talking, and it was like all cool now.
Yeah, because like when if you like still feel like it's jarring, you should go back and reread it, cause like
No, no, no.
it happened
I
really smoothly and nicely. But it is a
no,
funny
I don't
thing to
not.
see.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's funny. Like
It was funny.
they were fighting, and then it's like we're homies now. I'm like, cool. I mean, cool. Robot Man is joining the party. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I still kind of prefer pre-time skip Frankie's design. Like,
Of course, like, yeah, nothing can beat that. But at this point, like, Frankie is Frankie.
mm-hmm.
You know what I miss? I miss the way he used to say super pre-time skip. He used to say it with the
Super.
no, like pre-time skip. He used to say it with a Japanese accent, so it was like super, like
Oh
with a
yeah, with
hard
like a
R.
rolling R. Yeah.
And now it's like,
Super. Now they have a very English accent, right?
yeah, I miss that. I really do. Like it added so much character, even though it's like a minor thing.
No, it's okay. I just love Frankie. He's such a nice
He is
character.
awesome. He's
Okay,
awesome.
let's rank Straw Hats now.
All right. My first would be I don't have the heart in me to put Brook over Zoro, so I'm gonna say Zoro
Okay, we're
number
in the
one.
same boat. Number one, Zoro. Let's go.
And then number two we got Brook, just because he
Ooh,
is so
that is
fucking awesome.
high. My number two is Usopp.
I would say Usopp is my number four, because Luffy is my number three. I
So
love
Luffy is
Luffy.
your number three. Okay, then I have to give my number three and four. I guess my number three would be Sanji, and then Robin. That's my
Ooh,
number
no, I
three and
mean,
four.
my number four. Oh wait, I already said that. My number five, Robin, Usopp,
Hmm.
and then Sanji. I don't like Sanji at all right now.
Wait. So number four is Robin or Usopp?
Okay, number one is Zoro. Number
Mm-hmm.
two is Brook. Three is Luffy. Four is Usopp, and then five is Robin.
Okay,
Six is Sanji.
so mine was Zoro. We need to go this at one at a time. You keep going two at a time. We're trying to go one at a time.
Okay,
So
okay,
number
okay.
one
Let's go on.
for me, Zoro. Um,
Agree.
number two was Usopp. Three was Sanji. Four was Robin. And then your fifth one was Sanji.
It was yeah.
No. Your fifth one was Robin. Sixth one was Sanji.
Okay, yeah. Actually,
So
I might even put like Chopper above Sanji because I really don't like Sanji right now.
You need to read the manga because you're behind. But
True.
anyways, so speaking of Chopper, he's not my number five. My number five is Brook, and then my number six is Chopper.
Brook. I love Brook. He's so cool.
Now, who's your number
He's
seven?
not. Probably Chopper, or maybe I'll bump him up to 6 and drop Sanji down. I don't know.
Okay, so Sanji number seven, and then
Chopper number 6.
my number seven. I don't know. It's super hard. Nami, I guess.
Yeah, I mean this is what I was kind of talking about earlier. I don't really remember what Nami does.
Nami's great.
She's-
I fucking love Nami.
I love her too. She's not a Sakura. Like Nami is amazing, but I just don't remember what she does. Like she is cool.
She's like
She-
the mom of the
says-
crew. She's always there for everyone, and then she's also
Yeah.
the navigator.
Yeah, like she has a big role. I'm not saying that she doesn't have a big role. She doesn't do a lot in fights, which is like most of memorable parts in One Piece.
I don't know. Like I just think she does have her iconic moments, like outside.
She
of that.
does.
But
Do you remember in Wano when she
Like-
was like she got mad at Big Mom because she wanted to hurt Tama?
yeah,
And everyone was
remember
like,
her
"What the fuck?" we
iconic
need to go."
moment though? Remember her most iconic moment when she was on the fake Sky Island and she lifted the old wizard dude? Do you remember
Oh
that?
my,
Oh my god, that was the best Nami moment.
that was so hype, dude.
Yeah, number seven. Mine is Nami. Who's your number eight?
Wait, there's 8. Hold on.
There's
What?
10.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot that Jinbei exists.
There's 10.
I guess Jinbei.
Okay, so
Who's
number
the
8 is
who's the
Jinbei.
fucking 10th?
My number 8 would be Frankie.
Oh, I forgot. Why do I forget?
How do you
Wait,
forget
why
Frankie,
is
and
Frankie-
Nami?
why is Frankie not up? Like why?
I love Frankie, but I just don't like him more than the other ones. I do like him more than the ones below him, of course.
Yeah, really?
All right, so who's your number 8? Was your 8 it was Jinbei? So number 9. So the last two that
Frankie.
you have are Frankie and Nami.
Yeah.
So Frankie 9, Nami 10. Damn, that's low for Nami. My number 9 would be Luffy. Number 10 would be Jinbei.
Jinbei, I just haven't seen much of him. Like
that's
his
why I
moment.
can't put him higher than crewmates we've had for way longer and who've done so much better things and have been so much more interesting to me.
Yeah. He needs to do something.
Yeah, like if he does anything cool, he'd probably beat Luffy.
Fuck you, Luffy. I'm taking over now.
I just don't like main characters. It's just I don't know.
I know.
I-
I love main characters. I love main characters.
Gon is the main character I love. Every JoJo I love except maybe Giorno.
How could you?
Cause he's like the most boring one. Like the 3 holes in his head are just. He's a donut piss drinking boy.
You prefer Josuke? You prefer
No, cause Josuke is
you prefer,
the most
you
wholesome
prefer Josuke
person.
over Giorno?
Oh my god, I fucking love Josuke. Josuke is like top 3 JoJos. Actually, no, maybe
True.
top 4. I don't know. Like mine is
Oh.
Jotaro, Joseph,
I would
Jonin,
say-
and then
What is-
Josuke.
Mine would probably be Jotaro, and then
Jotaro.
Jotaro, and then Giorno, and then Jonathan.
Damn, that's a top 3. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Let me go my top 6. So, Jotaro, Joseph, Jolene, Josuke,
I haven't
Jonathan.
seen part 6, so I can't.
Jonathan, then Giorno. Giorno's last. 'Cause fuck Giorno.
Wow. I mean, honestly, I respect it because you at least put Jonathan over Giorno. I wouldn't do that, but you know what?
Cause
Respect.
I love Jonathan, bro. He's so wholesome.
Me too. Me too. Uh,
But I need to read the
man.
manga. The One Piece manga, because that's the topic of this podcast that we keep forgetting.
Ah, not Hunter x Hunter
Or
and not
JoJo.
JoJo.
Or Full Metal Alchemist or Naruto. Ah,
Yeah, let's bring up Naruto.
yeah, let's talk about Naruto. So,
Mm-hmm.
Sakura sucks, but you saw her versus Sasori, which was cool.
So
Sasori
sorry.
Sasori of the Red Sand. Do you know why he got that name? Because his sand was brown,
Is
but
red.
no. He paints the sands of the desert with blood. That is why he's called Sasori of the Red
Uh,
Sand.
man, Sasori is such a cool character. It's such a shame that he died.
The way he died was so beautiful, though.
I hate.
Like,
Okay, but the thing is, like, the way he died was beautiful, but I hate that after you see him in a fight, and Sakura actually did something with her life. The grandma goes like, "Oh my God, guys, he actually saw my attack, but he didn't dodge it." I'm
yes,
like,
because
no,
that's his. Because he wanted to feel the embrace of his parents. You know
I
that,
don't know.
right?
I know, but I wish he would have just died forcefully. I didn't want him
No,
to.
I didn't like that. The reason I said his death was beautiful was because like the puppets of his parents that he created as a child because his parents died in the
No,
war.
but the
All
the
he
thing is, like,
wanted was to feel their embrace. And so
I
even if it
understand
meant dying, you would rather have them like hold him.
I understand this, but the reason why I'm saying I would have preferred it to be forceful because I kind of saw it as like his mom and dad were like humbling him in a way, like controlling him after he's been killing people for so long. They finally contained him, and then he died in their embrace. I kind of prefer that than him doing it willingly. I kind of preferred it more than like him getting caught by his mom and dad. Does that make sense?
So you would rather it have been like a poetic justice so that like his
Yeah,
parents came back from the grave to put him down because of the darkness he's been creating, like the horrors. You're saying
yeah,
that?
and then he finally gets to be with his parents. You know.
No,
That's,
I don't know. I liked the way that it went to where it was just like it was a wholesome thing where like he in the end of the day his whole like fanaticism with being immortal and like his like crazy art bullshit thing, it really all was just an excuse to try and get over his childhood traumas. He was really just a child in
yeah.
the end
See,
of the
I
day.
didn't like that. Like I didn't like that. I wanted him to actually mean that. I didn't want it to be some bullshit he believed in.
It
I
wasn't
wanted
bullshit
to be.
because it was him and he was a complex character. He wasn't just this, oh, my parents are dead and now I'm going to be an evil psychopath now. And it's not like,
That's probably most of Naruto because they treat kids like shit in that. If they had like children's therapy, there would not be as many villains as there is.
Child
Well, like what
Protective
the heck?
Services is needed in Naruto.
They were like, you know what? Let's put this demon thing inside a child and see what happens. And
I
they
never
do.
understood that. Like, you don't know who the child is going to be when he grows up. Wouldn't it be smarter to be like, oh, we have this ninja who's super strong and loyal to us. Why don't we give him the Jinchuriki? I mean, why don't we make him the Jinchuriki so that, like,
Nah,
he's loyal and strong? But instead, we're just going to pick a random kid and just put it inside him.
fuck you, kid. I'm gonna give you childhood trauma. Here we go.
It never made any sense to
And then,
me.
and then they abandoned the kid for like 15 years.
The kid
And
is
he,
a literal nuke. That's the thing. He's a nuke that could destroy their whole town. But they're like, oh yeah, let's just fucking neglect him. Put him in a random room. That's it.
I love that with Naruto too. They were like, here, have a room. Like they gave the kid that saved their village like a mediocre room, and they're like, all right, go to school. That's it.
Honestly though, you get to see Naruto get like all the things that he wanted as a child in Shippuden. Like
My God, I love the concept of comparison between him and Gara. Like, do you remember those scenes where Naruto and Gara were alone, but Naruto started having people appear before him, and every
Oh
time
yeah,
someone
like
appeared,
Iruka
they they would switch. They would switch to
to
Gara, and he
Gara,
would
and he
still be
had
alone.
nothing, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
I love that.
and then they switch back to Naruto, and he has like a whole array of people, and then they switch back to Gara, and it's even more empty.
Yeah, like the camera gets wider on both sides, but Naruto just
Yeah.
starts filling with people, and his doesn't have any. Like
And
Gara, yeah.
the best part is like uh when uh, when they finally got back Gara and they were reviving him. They showed this scene where like it was happening again, but Naruto stepped away from his group and went to Gara to pat his back, and he was like, "Do you want to be friends?" I thought that was kind of nice.
That is super wholesome, and that's why I love the Naruto Gara dynamic way more than I love the Naruto Sasuke dynamic.
Fuck
Bec-
Sasuke.
yeah, because
Everyone
Sasuke
else
has that
ev-
too.
is just such a better friend to Naruto. Shikimaru is a better friend to Naruto than Sasuke or Sakura. Everyone
Everybody,
else.
Choji is a better friend. Everybody's a better friend than Sasuke. But the story tries so hard to try to convince you that no, they're just super best friends, and Sasuke is this lone, abandoned child like Gaara. That's what they're trying to do. But Sasuke wasn't. Sasuke had everybody. Everybody was willing to suck his dick, including Kakashi. Everybody was down to ride Sasuke, but he was the one who
Okay,
felt
but
super insecure and left.
yeah, I mean, I guess like the only thing I can say about that is because he got his whole family killed. And you know, he made this point to Naruto when they were fighting at the end of like the original series. He was like, "You don't know, you never had these things, so you don't know the pain of losing them," which I think is pretty fair.
No,
Like,
it is. It is very fair. It is very fair, and
yeah,
he's
like he got his
but
entire life this.
but he. It still doesn't mean that he's completely alone now because he got new friends, new people. Everybody was still liking him and stuff, and but then he
I
still
understand
decided
that.
I'm gonna be this
I
rogue ninja who's just
I
sucks
understand that, but
Orochimaru's
the
dick.
same at the same time, Naruto and Gaara, they never had these connections, so they wouldn't like react the same way.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like you said, I really love Gaara and Naruto more than him and Sasuke. Do you remember that scene where Gaara is like, uh, "I want to be someone that is needed by people"?
Yeah, because I fucking love Gaara.
Gaara is such. He's the best tsundere.
I don't even think he's a tsundere. Sasuke's a tsundere. Sasuke's a
Fucking Sasuke.
big time tsundere. Like Gaara's not even like a tsundere. He's literally just mentally like traumatized as a child. Sasuke.
Sasuke just hasn't been the same ever since he and Naruto kissed, and he just doesn't want to see Naruto again because he knows he's gonna act up.
he can't be around Naruto anymore. It's bringing up feelings that are making him uncomfortable.
Oh my god!
Sasuke, like the sequel of like Naruto Shippuden is just gonna be Sasuke in the closet. That's the scene. Uh,
Ugh.
oh yeah,
You know these videos of like, there's this one video of this wife. I'm pretty sure it's a skit. He's going to see her husband at work, and he's like hugging another dude, and she walks in, and he's like, "Oh hey babe," and he hugs her. That's Naruto and Sasuke with Sakura right there.
yeah. I don't know. You haven't seen the what is it called? Parks and Rec. There's a show called Parks and Rec, and I fucking love it. It's like a
I have not
sitcom.
seen.
It's a sitcom style show, similar to The Office, but better in every way. Like every way, it is better than The Office.
Send me the name, and I might watch it because I'm bored.
Parks and Recreation. The first
Parks
two
and Rec.
seasons, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of like JoJo's, where like most people do not like them, but then after season 3, like it is just fire episode after fire episode. But the reason I bring it up is like one of the girl, like a girl named April, who's like like an intern there or something. I don't even know if she works there, but she's just there, and she introduces them to her boyfriend and her boyfriend's boyfriend.
What?
Her boyfriend and
Oh,
her boyfriend's boyfriend. That's Sakura, Sasuke, and Naruto.
here's my boyfriend. Here's his boyfriend.
But yeah, that's
But yeah, One Piece is so good. Am I right?
yeah. One Piece chapter 1000. Not chapter, episode 1000, but chapter 1000 I felt was better because, like, it felt, it wasn't just all filler. Like, episode 1000 was just mostly just filler and flashback. It was
I
meant for
feel like
people.
people expected Chapter 1000 to like have the secret of the Grand Line or something revealed in it, but it wasn't.
It wasn't. It was just mainly a really cool thing of Luffy finally becoming a great pirate. And by Luffy becoming a great pirate, I mean he finally got his cloak. You know, like the pirate cloak?
Yeah.
He got his cloak and now he's clashing with Yonko. So, it was cool.
I fucking love Luffy. He's so good.
Yeah.
The fifth emperor. Let's go.
I think like after Kaido and Big Mom, it was probably Kid and
Oh
Law. Kid and Law maybe emperors, and then Luffy is
my god.
gonna
I
just
hate
do his
this.
own thing.
I don't like this. I want Luffy to be an emperor because
No, Luffy. I don't think Luffy's gonna be an emperor. I
I
think
think he
Luffy's
will.
gonna
He
go
has
straight to Pirate
already.
King.
He already. Oh, okay. I mean, Luffy is kind of an already a lot like a what was it called? A Yonko. He's already a Yonko.
I know, but
Like
like he hasn't really embraced it at any point.
yeah.
Like I feel like Luffy's just gonna like being a Yonko isn't.
Do you? I have a question for you. Do you feel that One Piece is coming to an end? Because not
It
like
definitely is, but not like in the
while I'm
next 10
watching
years.
while I'm watching the series, I never felt like it was getting concluded like it is right now. It's not getting concluded the next season or the next arc, but I feel like it's the story is finally converging onto one point.
Yeah, they're fighting the Yonkos now. Like, and there's after the Yonko, there's like one other spot, which is the Pirate King. So
Cause like back in the day, you would be like, "Man, Yonkos, those are so far away," and now it's happening. Like it's
yeah,
finally
and
happening. You're
Luffy's
like, "What the hell?"
splitting the sky.
Oh my
So
god!
even though I don't like Luffy,
Dude,
I can be happy for you guys who like are fans of him.
I love Luffy. Do you remember? Do you remember that scene when they finally got into the Grand Line with the upwards?
Yeah,
Every like that felt like the end of the series.
it was
That-
the end of the prologue. Like, like that was the beginning of the series essentially.
yeah.
Like when they
One
leave the
Piece.
Grand Line and they go back to Logtown, like that's going to be the epilogue.
I want Luffy to go back to Lockdown
Of course.
where it was executed.
I don't think Luffy's gonna get executed at the end of the series. I know people all want that. I don't. I just want it to be like Ace had a kid somewhere in the Grand Line. Luffy meets that kid one day, and then he just, or it could be Makino's kid. It could be Ace's kid or Makino's kid, whichever one. And then Luffy meets them, and then they say they want to become a great pirate or something like
Who's
that.
Makino again? Like
The
their mom,
green-
their foster mom?
No. She's the bar lady that was close with Shanks.
Ah, okay.
So it could
Yeah, I
be
wonder who
Makino's
was-
kid. It could be Shanks' kid. Who knows? But yeah, it could. I want Luffy at the end of the series and just come and like put his straw hat on some kid that's close to him. Like, I'm really hoping it's Ace's kid because Ace.
Okay,
Ace
what do you
is
think-
such a good character.
what do you think Luffy will be called after he gives up his straw hat? Because you know, Shanks
people
was
are
the
just
straw
gonna
hat
be-
pirate. Shanks was the straw hat pirate. Once he gave his hat away, he was the red,
I don't know the
red pirate or something.
King. The Pirate King.
Pirate King crew? That sounds so bland.
No, the Pirate King Luffy, and or the Roger Pirates, like could just be
That would
the
suck.
Luffy Pirates, the Monkey Pirates.
That would suck.
No, I think they're just gonna be called the Straw Hat Pirates till the end of the series.
I hope so. I hope.
Until like, People are gonna. It's kind of like Whitebeard. It's like, bro, you don't have a beard, but I am Whitebeard. Okay, bro, I'm not gonna talk to this guy again. You don't want to talk shit to somebody who can kill you. Like nobody's gonna be like,
And then,
why are they called the Straw Hat Pirates? No one has a straw hat, and then they're just fucking dead.
and then after the series ends, the kid you're talking about, he's gonna be named Lucy.
Or Boofy.
Goofy.
I love all those memes that were coming out. It killed me. It's like, oh, now that One Piece is over, here's the sequel of One Piece. Two Piece. Our protagonist Lucy is going to become a Marine Admiral. And then it's like, with the conclusion of Two Piece, we bring you Three Piece, which is our protagonist Boofy becoming a world revolutionary. It's just that shit kills me. That shit kills me.
Can't wait for 2 pieces. Am I right, guys?
Bro, Three Piece is gonna be what I'm waiting for. Bro, Boofy is gonna be the greatest there ever was.
Oda is going to give his inherited will to some talented writer, and they're going to continue One Piece, and it's going to be great.
It's gonna be called One Pieces. Okay.
All right, thank you for tuning in.
Let's end it. Let's end it there. That joke was so bad. Let's just spare everyone. Let's spare everyone from this podcast, bro.
That joke was so bad. The joke was so bad. We're ending the podcast.
Yeah. Okay, everybody, take care. It was really nice having you. It's such a monumental achievement for One Piece to reach episode 1000. I hope we enjoy the next 1000.
Dun dun dun. All right, guys.
Take care, everyone. Arrivederci.
Sayonara.
Doo-doo-doo.